Hello everyone, welcome to the 16th part of 8051 microcontroller, that is interfacing of SSD with 8051. So SSD is nothing but 7 segment display. So in this display there are 7 segments or 7 LEDs are present, and these are the segments, that is A, B, C, D, E, F and G, and these are the respective pins they are used to connect this 7 segment display. There is a 1 decimal point to represent the fraction numbers, and common pins are there. So this 7 segment display that consists of 7 LEDs, and it has 2 types. First one is a common anode SSD. So as this SSD is consist of 7 LEDs, so these are the 7 LEDs. So in first type, in a common anode SSD, all the anodes of this LEDs, they are connected together and given to the plus 5 volt supply, and all the inputs, that is A to G, they are connected to the cathodes of this LEDs. If we want to glow a particular segment, we have to make this input equal to 0. So as we make this inputs equal to 0, the LED will glow. So in this way, by making the particular segment or the particular input equal to 0, we will able to glow the particular segment. Second type of this SSD is a common cathode. So the cathodes of these 7 LEDs, they are connected together and connected to the ground, and the anodes of these 7 LEDs, they are connected to the inputs from A to G. Now in this type of SSD, if we want to glow a particular LED or a particular segment, we have to apply 1 to this inputs of this LEDs. So after making the particular input 1, the segment will glow. So this is the diagram that is used to interface the 8051 with SSD. So here port 0 is used, and it is connected to the inputs A to G of this 7 segment display. So this 7 segment display is of a common cathode type. So the common cathode or the cathode inputs of this segments, they are connected to ground through this 470 ohm resistor. So here the port 2 pins from P2.0 to P2.6, they are used to connect these segments. We are using the common cathode display. Now to represent all these digits from 0 to 9, we have to glow a particular segment. So what segment we have to glow and which segment we have to make off for the particular digit, let's we find first that, and then we will move towards the programming. So for digit 0, so here for digit 0, all the segment except segment G, they will glow. That means G is off and all the other segments, they will be glow. So as we are using the common cathode type SSD to glow these segments A, B, C, D, E and F, we have to make them 1, and to make the segment G off, we have to make it 0. So we are writing G is 0 and all the other segments, they are equal to 1. So this 0, 1, 1 represent the digit 3, and these 4 digits 1, 1, 1, they represent the value F. So this is the value, hex value, that is 3FH, that is used to represent digit 0. If we apply this value 3FH to the port, then 0 will be displayed on the SSD. Now to display digit 1, here B and C, these 2 segments will glow. That means B and C, they will be 1, and all other segments, they are 0. So we get the value 0, 6H to represent or to display the digit 1 on a SSD. For 2, the segments F and C, they are off, and all other segments, they are equal to 1. That means they are glowing to represent the digit 2. So we get the value 5BH for 3. We get the value 4FH that will be used to display digit 3 on the SSD. For 4, we get the value 66H. So here we are making the particular inputs equal to 1 which we want to glow. So for F or to represent the digit 4, so we are glowing the segments B, C, G and F by making them 1. So we get the value 66H. For 5, the segments B and E, they are off and all other segments they are glowing. So we get the value 6DH for digit 5. For 6, only the segment B is off and all other segments they are on. So we are making the segment B equal to 0 and all other segments they are equal to 1. So we get the value 7DH to display digit 6. For 7, A, B and C, these segments they are glowing to represent 7. So we are making them 1 and all other segments they are equal to 0. So we get the value 07H. For 8, all the segments they are glowing to represent digit 8. So we are making all the inputs they are equal to 1. So we get the value 7FH. And for 9, the segments D and E they are off and all other segments they are equal to 1. So we get the value 67H to display digit 9. So we get the hex values to display the digits from 0 to 9 on the SSD. So we are moving this value, this hex value to the port and we are displaying the digits from 0 to 9 on the SSD. So again, here is the diagram which we have seen earlier. Port 2 is used to connect this SSD with the microcontroller. Now, here is the assembly language program to display the 0 to 9 digits on SSD continuously. So starting with the directive, that is org00H. This is our initial location of the for the program. And at the address, that is 100H, we have defined the array, or a data byte directive is used to define this array. And here the SSD name is used for this array. So in this array we have represented all the hex values they are used to display the digits 0 to 9, that is from 3FH to 67H. So here the addresses for this values. So for 3FH the starting address of this array is 100H. For next value it is 101H up to 109H. So all these values they are represented or stored in the consecutive memory locations. So here is the program. We are moving the initial value or a starting value of this array by using instruction move dptr hash SSD. So here the starting address of this SSD array will be loaded into the dptr. That is nothing but the 100H. So in second instruction, that is move R0 comma hash 0. So here we are using this R0 as a counter and we are loading the initial count into this register R0. So we are making this register R0 equal to 0. And in this instruction move A comma R0, we are loading the value of this R0 into accumulator. As the content of this R0 is 0, so content of accumulator will be 0. Move C A comma @ A plus dptr. So in this instruction, move C instruction is used to access the code. So here @ A plus dptr is nothing but the pointer, and in dptr here the address is generated by the addition of this content of accumulator and the content of dptr. So content of dptr is nothing but the starting address of this array, that is 100H, and the content of accumulator is 0. As R0 is 0, So content of accumulator is 0. So the addition of this two register is equal to 0 plus 100H, that is 100H. So the address to which this pointer is pointing, the content of that address will be loaded into the accumulator. So here this pointer will pointing to the address that is 100H, and content of this 100H is nothing but 3FH. So this value 3FH will be loaded into the accumulator using this instruction. Now here move P2 comma A. So the content of this accumulator, that is nothing but the 3FH that is loaded to the port 2. So SSD is connected to port 2. So the value that 3FH is used for 0. So as we moving this value 3FH into port 2, so the 0 will be displayed on the SSD. Here we are calling the delay. We are waiting for some time to display that number, and here is the subroutine for delay. So here move R comma hash 05H, this value is loaded into register R4. Then second instruction is move R3 comma hash 10H, and again move R2 comma hash 0FFH. Now the next instruction is DJNZ R2. So here the content of this register R2, that will be decremented, and it will be compared, it will be checked every time whether this is equal to 0 or not. If this is not 0, then go to this label, that is wait 3. So that is given to the same instruction. So it will be remain here till the R2 is not equal to 0. So when this R2 becomes 0, it will go to the next instruction, that is DJNZ R3. Now here the content of this register R3 is decremented. Content of R3 is nothing but 10. So it will be decremented. So if it is not 0, then go to this label, that is wait 2. So here again R2 is loaded with value FFH, and again it is going to this instruction. It is again decremented up till the R2 is not 0, and again here it will be R3 is decremented. So this R3 or this instruction will execute for 10 times, and every time the R2 will decremented to 0 from FFH. Now the next instruction is DJNZ R4. So here R4, that is content is 5H, so it will be decremented, and if it is not 0, it will going to this level wait 1 where R3 is loaded. So in this way the delay will generate. After execution of this instruction, that is RET, so it will come back to the next location, that is here. The instruction after this instruction A called delay, that is increment R0. So now initial content of this R0 is 0, so it will be incremented to 1. So here CJNE R0 hash 10. So this content of R0 will be compared with the value 10H or decimal value 10. If they are not equal, then go to the label again. So here again the value of R0 will be loaded into accumulator. Now after increment R0 content 1. So this value of R0 will be loaded into accumulator, and now the address generated by this addition is 100 plus 1, that is 101H, and the content of this location is 06H, that is loaded into the accumulator, and that is again given to the port 2. Again here some delay is called, it will be wait for some time, again R0 will be incremented, so it becomes 2, then 3, 4, like that, and all the values from 100H to 109H, they are loaded to port 2 and they are displayed on the SSD connected to this port 2. So this will be displayed, or this will be done again and again using the instruction jump back. So here after all the digits from 0 to 9 they are displayed on the SSD, so it will jump to back where R0 again loaded with 0, and again it will start displaying from 0 to 9. So in this way we can display the digits from 0 to 9 on SSD. Now the C program to display these 0 to 9 numbers on SSD. So here is the first instruction, that is include reg5n.h wide main. So here we have using the variable n for display number from 0 to 9, and here we are using the array SSD where all the hex values for the digits from 0 to 9 we have mentioned in this array. So here is the while loop, while 1, that means this loop will execute continuously as we have to program or we have to display these numbers continuously, so we are using the 1. So here counter is used using this for loop. So here we are represented or we are given n equal to 0, starting initial from 0, and n is less than 10. So we are displaying the number from 0 to 9. And here in this instruction P2 is equal to SSD. In square bracket we have mentioned the n. So this n variable is nothing but will contain the addresses or number for this hex values. So initially as n is 0, so the n or the zeroth value of this array that will be loaded into the port 2, that is 3FH. Next, for when n equal to 1, so again the next value, that is 06, which 06H, that will be loaded into port 2, and so on. So this will be doing continuously from to display number 0 to 9. Here is the delay. We are calling this delay after each number or each digit that is displayed on the SSD. So here is the delay subroutine, void delay unsigned int count. So this count that we have mentioned in this bracket, so that will be loaded or assigned to this value to this int count. So here we have defined it to unsigned int I and j. So here first for loop will execute for the value that is assigned to this int unsigned int count, and the second for loop that will be executed for 1275 times. So in this way we can generate the delay. So all the digits from 0 to 9, they will be displayed on the SSD, and this will continuously be going on as we are using the while loop. Thank you.